Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Victoria's Secret Splash Summer Collection. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Victoria's Secret just launched a couple new body care collections, and first up, I'll be reviewing the Splash collection. This collection was trickling out early in some stores, but sadly, I could not find all of the pieces until now. I tried a couple stores last week, and one store had absolutely nothing, and the other one only had a mist. I feel like this has been a pattern lately with VS not shipping all the scents in the collection to stores at the same time. But finally, I have the Splash collection in hand, and it features 4 new flankers of scents in VS's core line. I think that the packaging is pretty. It has a nice blue wave design with an ombre into various pastel colors. The liquid of the mist is actually mostly clear, it's just the bottles that have the color to them. The collection includes Bare Vanilla Splash, a vanilla scent with notes of coconut flower and lotus. Pure Seduction Splash, a fruity floral with magnolia and watermelon. Velvet Petals Splash, an aquatic scent with notes of jasmine and lemon. And Love Spell Splash, a fruity scent with raspberry and peach. I also picked up one of the body lotions for Bare Vanilla Splash. And now let's get on to the reviews. First up is Bare Vanilla Splash, a flanker to Bare Vanilla, and comes in a bronze accented bottle. And this has notes of coconut flower, iridescent lotus, and dewy vanilla. And this opens with that very familiar vanilla. There's also a hint of coconut, but it's pretty subtle, and there's a soft floral note that has a bit of greenness to it, but that greenness does seem to fade. It smells very tropical, but in a floral way. The coconut flower has a bit of a sweet coconut note to it, but it also feels fresh and sort of watery. And there's an overall bronzed solar type of feeling, like the scent is being warmed by the sun. I feel like most of the notes are dominated by the vanilla, but it's overall lighter and less syrupy than the regular Bare Vanilla. I really do like this one, and it feels like a fresh vanilla floral with some warmth to it. This does have some vanilla sweetness, but it's not super sweet like many other Bare Vanilla flankers. It has more of a warm sweetness. As far as the lotion for Bare Vanilla Splash, it's the typical VS lotion in the tube, so it's a bit thin and not super moisturizing. I find the scent of the lotion to be quite different from the mist at first, as it opens with a lot of citrus, as well as that warm solar note. There isn't much vanilla for a little while, but as it dries, I get more of the soft floral and vanilla sweetness. The vanilla in the lotion is much lighter than in the mist, and the scent has an added creaminess to it. When pairing the lotion together with the fragrance mist, I get a bit of a brighter scent due to the added citrus in the lotion, as well as a stronger vanilla than in the lotion alone. I think that Bare Vanilla Splash is a nice, warm, flowery vanilla scent without being overly floral, and it comes across as a very summery, beachy scent. Next up is Pure Seduction Splash, a flanker of Pure Seduction, and comes in the red accented bottle. And this has notes of magnolia petals, juicy watermelon, and liquid citrus. And this one instantly smells like watermelon candy. It has a sweet, juicy watermelon scent, as well as a slightly tart citrus note. And the magnolia is present, but it's not overbearing. It seems like a good mix of fruity and floral, but as it dries, I find the floral to be a bit more prominent than the watermelon, and I wish it was the other way around. And I'm not sure if it's the citrus or the magnolia, but I'm getting a bit of greenness as well. But the scent still has the watermelon sweetness, but it's more fruity sweet than super sugary sweet. And I do like this one, but it's not a love to me because of the greenness and the floral being a bit heavier than I prefer. Then I have Velvet Petals Splash, which is a flanker of Velvet Petals and comes in the pink accented bottle. And this has notes of jasmine sparkle, pink lemon, and sea amber. And this opens very floral. And I kind of get what they mean by jasmine sparkle, as it does have a bit of a fizzy feeling at first. The lemon is also quite prominent, but it's not a sugary lemon, it's more of a tart lemon. I was hoping it would be more like pink lemonade, but unfortunately it's not. And I don't know what sea amber is supposed to smell like, but this does have an aquatic quality to it. And to me, it sort of reminds me of seawater, but it's not super salty. And I don't know, I find this to be kind of an odd combination, and not one that I find very pleasurable, which is sad because I do love lemon scents. And Velvet Petals is my favorite scent in the core VS Body Care line. It's a sweet almondy floral. And I don't know why, but Velvet Petals flankers always seem to be the most unlike the original scent, and they're rarely my favorites in these collections. Sadly, I have to say that I don't care for this one. There's just something about the mix of these notes that I find off-putting, and I can't really see myself reaching for this. And lastly, I have Love Spell Splash, a flanker of Love Spell, which comes in the purple accented bottle. And this has notes of raspberry glisten, peach tea, and pomelo drip. And this opens very fruity, and I feel like that fruitiness carries throughout the life of the scent. It's like a big bowl of mixed fruit, and you just get whiffs of different ones at a given moment. At first, I get a lot of the raspberry, which is a bit sharp, but I also get a lot of the peach, which feels fresh and juicy, and the pomelo brings in a tart citrus. Together, it's kind of like a fruity mixed drink, and there's a little bit of fruity sweetness, but it's more sharp than it is sugary sweet. I think that this scent is okay. It's definitely not offensive, but I don't think it's very memorable either, and I wish it had something else added to it, maybe like a sweetener. Overall, I'm not super thrilled with this first summer collection from Victoria's Secret. I really enjoyed last year's Heat summer collection, and this one just doesn't have as many standouts as that one. If I had to rank these, Velvet Petals Splash would definitely be my least favorite. There's just something in there that I don't like, and I find it to be an odd mix of lemon, floral, and seawater. In the middle would be Pure Seduction Splash and Love Spell Splash, as I can't say I really prefer one over the other. Pure Seduction Splash is a fruity floral, and I like the sweet candied watermelon part of it, but I wish that part was more prominent and that there was a softer floral note. And Love Spell Splash is a super fruity scent that has a mix of sweetness and tartness, but it just doesn't stand out to me, and I feel like it's missing something to sweeten the scent. And that leaves Bare Vanilla Splash as my favorite, which I think is a really nice vanilla floral. It's sweet and warm, and I could see myself reaching for it a lot during the summer, when I want a vanilla scent that's a bit less heavy. So that's it for my review of the Splash collection from Victoria's Secret. Let me know what you think of these scents, and if you're going to pick any of these up. Thank you for watching, I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.